Welcome to Simply Liminal. My name is Stacy. This is my daily 2-card reading for Sunday, February 18th, 2024. Welcome to Simply Liminal. Welcome to this oracle reading today. I just want to express before I get started that I always open a circle of light and love and protection around myself in these readings, which extends to everyone who watches the readings, no matter when you watch them. I also think that whether you watch it on the day that I post the video, or if you watch it a week from now, or a month from now, or a year from now, whenever you see the reading, there's something in it for you. Time is a funny thing, you know, but the intention is there for you. So like I said, if you watch this 3.5 months from now, something is meant to connect with you from that reading. So this week, I'm working with the Goddess Power Oracle from Klett Reed, and this is a beautiful deck. This is new to me. I've wanted it for a long while, but I haven't got it. But I finally decided after having 7, or maybe I'm on week 8 now of successful readings, that I was going to get myself a new Oracle deck or two. So this is one of them, and I'm very excited about it. The illustrations are beautiful. They are by Jenna Della Grataglia, I believe is how you say it. She's illustrated several of Klett Reed's decks, and they're gorgeous. So I look at two things in these readings. I look at the energy of the day, which is, you know, the energy that the universe is directing at us, or the energy our environment is directing at us, even if it's just our small personal environment, like our home life or our work life, you know, or, you know, who we run into at the grocery store. Sometimes that's our environment, you know, and focus is then the intention, the effort, or the response that we put into that energy. So we'll look at 2 cards as we always do. Let's look at our energy. Okay. Oops, let me put that down where it's a little easier to see. And then focus. I try to put these in the camera, you know, so you can see that I'm drawing these cards spontaneously, and I'm just as surprised by what turns up as you are, probably. So let's look at our energy for the day and see what we have here. We have Hera. She is the great one, goddess, wife of Zeus. And, you know, it's beautiful. The message here is alliance. A lot of times in mythology, Hera is kind of cast in the role as the villain. You know, she was married to Zeus, and he was, you know, in the myths quite... he cheated on her all the time. There was quite a bit of infidelity. And then she responded as a stereotypical jealous woman who punished the other woman. And really, her depth and truth it's much deeper than that. She was married to him, not willingly, but she made an alliance and she stuck it out. And depending on how you look at who's telling the stories, you know, maybe there's more to why we think of her as just seeking revenge. I think there's a lot more to the goddess Hera, and I think it's beautiful here that the energy that we're getting on her today is alliance, because she stuck it out when I probably would have kicked, you know, his butt to the curb. I don't know, maybe I wouldn't have, but she stuck it out for many reasons that we probably can't even begin to understand, that have probably been lost in years and years and years of stories. But anyway, I just want to express that this card, she's shown with peacock feathers, which is something that was tied to her mythology. She had a friend and guardian. His name was Argos, and he had thousands of eyes. And when he died, to honor him, she placed his eyes on a peacock. And so that is one of the symbols of her, is the peacock and the peacock feather. But look at her. She is strong. She is just beautiful. And I think just kind of taking in what's going on and trying to do the best she can with that energy. So let's look at what the card says for her. It says here, the Greek goddess Hera, wife of Zeus, knew intimately that positive alliances lead to great power. At this moment, you're magnetized to receive aid from people who have greater wisdom and can help you to the next level. Perhaps it's a mentor who appears or someone in the know. Making connections with others and finding strategic partnerships are favored right now as you explore the nature of becoming empowered by association. This works well if you have a healthy sense of self-worth and if you are able to learn without diminishing yourself in any way. Right now, Hera is supporting you to form beneficial alliances for the greater good of all. When called to action or faced with a decision, ask, how does this benefit me and how can I serve the highest good as a result of this connection? You may also be called to give help to another who needs your mentorship. Giving freely for only good will come of it. Giving freely for only good will come of it. This is a wonderful time for all manner of connection and collaboration. So we have the idea of alliance coming at us, but it's not necessarily just alliance coming to us. It's also alliance that we're expressing to others, which can be the same thing, but it can have a different feeling, whether you're receiving it or whether you're giving it. One way or another, I think we need to know that alliances can be beneficial, that we can learn from them, and we can, progress because of them. So let's take a look at our focus card today and see what it is. We have Oshun again. Here she is. She was our energy the other day, and now she is our focus. So here we have her. She is generosity. And so that is our energy that we want to put, or our focus that we want to put into the day. Generosity. So we are going to take this alliance, whatever it is, whether it's coming or giving or both, and we are going to be generous with it. We are going to be generous in receiving the energy of that alliance, and we are going to be generous in sending the energy of that alliance, spreading it around to others. So I know we just read the Oshun card, but I really want to look at it again because I think it's important to read from it on the day that it pops up for us. So let me get to her. It says here, there is a universal law that centers on unrestrained generosity and flow. Oshun, the benevolent Yoruban river goddess, I think of her as Norisha, the representation of nourishment, healing, fertility, and prosperity, reminds you that life has given to you freely. You have been offered air to breathe, water to drink, food to eat, and shelter to sleep in. So it is your task to give freely of yourself, no matter how big or small the act, without expectation of receiving anything in return. The goddess Oshun encourages you to allow gratitude to permeate everything that you do right now, even the smallest of opportunities and gestures. The very experience of giving and being generous with your heart, time, money, assistance, kindness, and care will provide more value than you can imagine. And when you release all attachment to the outcome, you'll be surprised to see how good the fortune you have bestowed on others comes back to you tenfold. Oshun reminds you that this is the truth that has existed since the beginning of time and will continue to exist until the world's very end. So this is a beautiful, beautiful message. So we're just going to be generous in giving of alliances and generous in receiving of alliances. But one thing that I didn't mention when this card came up the other day is I want to go back to this line here. And when you release all attachment to the outcome, that's the hard thing. We put that energy out there, but we kind of know how we want it to end. But you know what? The universe knows more than us. I mean, we're just here learning, but the universe has all the knowledge, all the energy. And so sometimes we don't get the outcome that we thought we wanted, but we have to realize that it's the outcome that was needed. And so I think that's another really important thing or thought to put into this day. I hope you found this reading helpful. I hope you connected with it in some way. I'm really excited about the energy that we had today. We have this beautiful goddess Hera and the beautiful goddess Oshun, and they are just showing us that alliance and generosity can benefit everybody, not just ourselves, but the people that we spread it out to. And that is a gorgeous message. I would love to hear what you're thinking about these readings. I'd love to hear what you think about this card deck. It's gorgeous. I'm so excited I have it. I've been wanting it, and I'm just excited that I have it. Anyway, please like, please subscribe, please share these videos if you can. I would love to help this channel grow so I can help spread these messages to other people. The messages that I think are so important in these liminal spaces when we're on the edge of learning new things. Doorways, gateways, pathways, and how oracle cards such as these help that divine message come to us and help us learn. And I just want to share that with other people. So thank you so much. My name is Stacy. Thank you for visiting Simply Liminal with me today.